the question is like that. The machine gun fires a bullet of mass. So the mass is 40 gram with velocity 1200 meter per second. The man holding it can exert maximum force 144 Newton on the gun. So the question is, how many bullets can he fire second at the most? Okay, so let's see. The answer for this one is 3.
Okay, hi dear students. Let's move to the 11th question. The machine gun. This is a machine gun. The mass of the machine gun is 40 gram. Then the speed of the bullet fired from the gun. So 1200 meter per second. We have to the Newton. How much force is applied? That is the thrust is to 144 Newton. So the question is asked in this problem, how many, that is the number of bullets fired from the gun is how much per second. Okay, we know that is the thrust is equal to formula, that is the thrust, that is F, or thrust is equal to, okay, thrust is equal to V, if V is constant. If V is constant, V dm divided by dt, because the bullet mass remains constant. This is V is constant. Then, so that is equal to V. So dm, the rate of change of mass. The rate of change of mass is equal to mass into number of bullets fired. So that is number of bullets fired N. So that is F. So then the question is N. Okay, N is equal to what? N is equal to, so N is equal to F divided by V mass of bullet. This is the mass of bullet. So then N is equal to, put the values. So F is 144 divided by speed of the bullet is 1200. So into mass of the bullet is 40. It is gram. Gram is converted into kg into 10 to the power of minus 3. So that is into 10 to the power of minus 3. Then the number of bullets. Okay, so it is a 20. So it is 20 means 10 to the power of 2. This is 4 into 10 to the power of 1. So that means 10 to the power of minus 3. This 0, 2 zeros are cancelled. 12 1 jar, 12 12 jar. Okay, next 4 1 jar, 4 3 jar. The number of bullets is 3. So the answer for, so this question is fourth option. Option 4th or D option is the correct answer.
With what minimum acceleration can a fireman slides down a roof while breaking strength of the roof? The breaking strength of the roof 2/3 of his weight. So that means it is a given, that is a 2/3 of weight. So weight is mg. So this is the braking strength. So what is minimum acceleration is required? So this is the question.
Okay, 12th question. So this is the wire. The wire is suspended with the mass. So what is the minimum acceleration? The minimum acceleration is required. The minimum acceleration is required for the braking strength of this string. Okay. So we know that the concept is tension is greater than or equivalent to the breaking strength. Breaking strength. Breaking strength. So this is the downward force. The downward force is mg, correct? Downward force is mg. Then the tension is created in the string. It is away from the point. This is the tension. So this is the tension is created in the string with, it is the direction is ma. The direction is like that with ma tension. So that means the tension is equal to, it is a downward, it is a upward. So that means this is the positive, this one is negative, that is a mg minus ma. So put this value on equation number 1. So equation number 1 becomes m is a common, g minus a. So it is a greater than or equivalent to the breaking strength. So breaking strength is given, that is 2 divided by 3g. The breaking strength is 2 by 3g. Okay, so 2 by 3, it is mg. Weight is mg. So it is mg. M get cancelled. So then g minus a is greater than or equivalent to the 2 by 3g. So then a is, so I have to LHS, that is a is lesser than or equivalent to the g minus 2 by 3g. This is the a minimum value. A minimum value is minimum value because it is minimum sign is indicate. So the final answer 3g minus 2g is g divided by 3. So the minimum acceleration is required is, so g divided by 3. The option for this question is C option, or third option is the correct answer for 12th question.
A ball of mass 400 gram is dropped from a height of 5 meters. A body on the ground hits the ball vertically upwards with a bat. Average force is 100 Newton, so that it attains a vertical height 20 meters. The asked time for which remains constant at the bat. Okay, so look at the position, how it is there. So this is a 5-meter tower, 5 meter. So this is 5 meter. Okay, 5 meter. So then the ball, this is the ball. The mass of the ball is 400 gram is given. Okay, so then so a boy on the ground, a boy is on the ground and it is a falls down, then it is 20 meter height. Then it is height is 20 meter. So it is given 20 meter height. So how much, that is a time for which contact to the bat, because this is the bat is there in the boy. So what time it is contact? So this is the problem.
Okay. Dear students, 13th question. This is the height. Okay, this is the one tower or certain height, that is a 5 meter height. The boy is standing on the top of this hill. So it is the 5 meter height of this one tower. Okay, the boy is throw the ball from the top. The ball is moving downward, and another boy is standing in the ground and hit with the force 100 Newton. The ball mass is 400 gram. Okay, so this boy and to what? Jump the ball with 20 meter. Then how much time is there in this one ball? So this is the question. Okay, in this question, first of all, mass is given, force is given. So the velocities don't know. The free falling body velocity. Okay, the free falling body velocity, that is a v1, first one, v1. So then this is a v2 velocity. So we know that the formula is, the formula is F is equal to, the mass of the ball remains constant in this problem, correct? Because does not vary. Which is a vary? Only velocity. Initial velocity, this is v1, then it is v2. This velocity is varying. That is the reason. So the formula thrust is changes. Okay, so the thrust formula is the mass is constant. That is the reason m is constant. So which is varying? Velocity. That is a dv by what? dt. So mass is given, but the time. So the speed is variation. You have to find out the variation. Speed. This is a v1. This is v2. How to find out v1, v2? The v1 is find out by using the free falling body equation. That is a v1 is equal to 2gh1, because this is a free falling body. Okay, put the values. That is equal to 2 into g value is 10 into h1 height. So initial height is how much? It is 5 meter. So then that is equal to, so answer, it is a 10 meter per second. Then similarly v2 is equal to square root of 2gh2. Then that is equal to 2. G value is 10. h2, the second one height. Okay, 20 meter. Then put the values. So simplified. So 4400, that is a 20 meter per second. So v1, v2 are find out. So sorry, v1, v2 are found. So then that is a f is given. dt time. The time is dt time is equal to. So dt time is equal to m dv divided by f. So then that is equal to mass of the ball is 400 gram. The gram is converted to kg. How? It is a multiplication with 10 to the power of minus 3. Okay, 400 into 10 to the power of minus 3 into. So this is the speed of the ball is downward. This is the speed of the ball is upward. That is the reason this is a negative sign. The speed is upward direction. Okay, that means it is a v2 minus v1 divided by 100 Newton. That is a dt is equal to the time variation, that is equal to 400 into 10 to the power of minus 3 into, so v2 minus v1, minus 20 minus 10, that is a minus 30 divided by 100. So 20 get cancelled. The dt is equal to 4 into 3. It is a time. The time is not for negative. It is a positive magnitude. That is a 120 into 10 to the power of minus 3. So this is a point is shift. That is a final answer for this question is 0.12 second. Okay, so 0.12 second. The answer for this question is A is correct answer, or first one is the correct answer for 13th question.
The question: a gardener water the plants by the pipe diameter 1 mm. The water comes out at the rate. So the water at the rate of, this is of centimeter cube per second. Okay, so once again, a gardener waters the plants by a pipe of diameter 1 mm. The water comes out at the rate of, this is of 10 centimeter cube per second. The reactionary force exerted on the hand of the gardener is, okay, so this is the pipe, the diameter of the pipe is given, and the rate of flow of water, this is of 10 centimeter cube per second. The reactionary force, you have to calculate the reactionary force on this problem. Okay, let's see the answer, dear students, in the board.
Okay, the 14th question, this is a pipe. So the pipe, it is a gardener pipe. The diameter of the pipe is 1 mm. It is convert standard 10 to the power of minus 3 meter. Then rate of flow of water is given. Rate of flow of water, that is equal to volume divided by time is 10 centimeter cube second. Convert into standard unit, 10 into 10 to the power of minus 6 meter cube divided by second. Then 10 to the power of minus 5 meter cube divided by second. So then what about the force is exerted? You have to calculate the force. So the force is formula, force of thrust is equal to m dV by dt, where when the m is constant. But in this case the mass is not given, but we know density of water. Okay, so the density of the water, by using the density of water, you have to evaluate dm by dt. Okay, that is a m into what? dV by dt. So that is equal to m. So it is taken constant, that is a v divided by t. But mass, the mass is converted into density. So then we know that density is equal to what? Mass divided by volume. So instead of mass, I put density into volume. So that is a F. So F is equal to m instead of m, density volume v divided by time t. So velocity, the velocity is not given. So but area is given, because diameter, by using the diameter easily to evaluate the area. So this velocity is changes to the area. How? So we know that velocity is equal to velocity is equal to displacement L. Displacement divided by time. Displacement by time, that is a L by time. But volume is equal to what? Volume is equal to length into breadth. Length into breadth into height. So that means volume is equal to. So volume is equal to ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ in this equation. In this volume is equal to, sorry, not L. Okay, L is equal to volume, because length into breadth means area. So that means volume divided by area. So instead of velocity, I put volume divided by area into time. So instead of velocity, I put length. Length means volume divided by time. Okay, volume divided by time area, that is A. Okay, so then F is equal to density into volume. Okay, density into volume. So instead of velocity, I put volume divided by time into area. Okay, volume divided by, okay, so this is also time into what? Area. Okay, area in this diameter is given. Diameter is 10 to the power of minus 3. You have to find out area. Area is equal to pi r square formula. So that is equal to 3.142 into r square. So diameter, how to convert diameter into radius? That is d by 2. So 10 to the power of minus 3 means minus 6 divided by 4. So you have to cancel, that is 4 1 ja 0.78. Okay, the final answer is 0. It is a area is, final answer is 0.78 into 10 to the power of minus 6. Okay, so that is volume time, that is equal to volume divided by time whole square. Okay, this is a whole square. So then remaining is density, area is already I found, that is F is equal to the rate of flow. Volume by time is how much? 10 to the power of minus 5. So that means 10 to the power of minus 5 means 10 to the power of minus 10 into density of water is 10 to the power of 3. It is a standard value of density of water, divided by, so that is 0.78 into 10 to the power of minus 6. So that is F is equal to, okay, so minus 6 plus 6, so minus 4, and that means 10 to the power of minus 1. So idನ್ನ calculate ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ that is a 1 divided by 0.78. That is a F is equal to, so F is equal to, the answer for this question is, so 0.127 Newton. This is the answer for 14th question.